Welcome to Mr. Baker Pants Plays Games. Today we're playing Dominion. Alright, so this is the first Dominion video of 2022. This week I probably will be referencing the new year a lot because it is the new year. And then if you're listening to this in the future, just know this was the first week of 2022. So yeah, Dominion, still the same old Dominion, still in open beta. You can download this on Steam and check it out yourself. They got the base game available today when I'm recording this, and they also have this Adventures expansion available to play. This one looks a little intense. So this is the 9th expansion in Dominion, and it includes 6 mats and new tokens, and there are 30 new kingdom cards, including the return of duration cards, cards that do things on future turns, plus reserve cards that can be saved for the right moment. There are also 20 event cards that give you something to buy besides cards, including tokens that modify cards. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a lot of mechanics, but you know what? I will play them. I will learn it live with you because that's what I do. Why play not on camera when you can play on camera and embarrass yourself? All right, so we're going to do a mix of the base game and adventures. It seems like people get a little salty when I do some of the expansions by themselves. I think it is a little bit nice, especially when it's going to be very heavy on new mechanics, to kind of dilute it with the base game a little bit. I'm going to do hard AI. So, boom, hard AI. And just 2-player. That's going to be fine. All right. And I do appreciate all the feedback that I get on the videos. And I do appreciate, giving me strategies like, hey, dummy, you should have did this. But anyway, this kingdom looks a little treasure heavy. Is that what those cards are? I'm already overwhelmed, honestly. And then we got 2 events here. So let's go ahead and see what is going on here. So we got the coin of the realm. It's a worth like $1 or a penny. Put this into your tavern mat. After you play an action card, you may call this for 2 actions. Interesting. We got the moat, which is in the base game. It's a protection card. Draws 2 cards, and if someone you're unaffected by attacks. This one is a duration card, the Cavern Guard. +1 card, +1 action at the start of your next turn, +1 gold, which is nice. And then when another player plays an attack card, you may first play this from your hand. 1 action has no effect. Okay, I guess that's kind of neat. Dungeon. It's another duration card. Okay, so those yellow cards were durations, I guess, not what I thought. Oh, yeah, because the golder color is more of the, with the coin of the realm has that gold color. This is kind of like an orange. +1 action. Now, at the start of your next turn, +2 cards. Then discard 2 cards. I guess that's okay. +2 cards. Set aside up to 2 cards from your hand face down under this. At the start of your next turn, put them into your hand. I kind of like that, setting up for stuff. Vassal, base game card. Discard the top card of your deck. And if it's an action card, you may play it. And then Village, base game card, 1 and 2. That's a good card there. Bureaucrat, base game. Gain a silver into your deck. Each other player reveals a victory card from their hand and puts it into their deck. Okay. Bridge Troll. Each other player takes their -1 token. Now and at the start of your next turn, +1 buy. And while you have this in play, cards cost 1 less on your turn. Interesting. Market 1/1/1/1/1. Bonfire, trash up the 2 cards you have in play. Whoa. Oh man. So that's going to make this game like way more skill heavy, being able to thin your deck out. Oh man, I'm a little nervous now. All right, and then this one is plan. Move your trashing token to an action supply pile. When you buy a card from that pile, you may trash a card from your hand. Move your trashing token to an action supply pile. Oh, okay, like a kingdom card. And when you buy a card from that pile, you may trash a card from your hand. That is interesting. That is interesting. A lot of trashing in this. So right now I'm a little confused on the additional rules that they're talking about. But the great thing about this game is that they have the rules right here. So basically, I know what reserved cards are. So they are those tanned cards. They have an ability that puts them in. They have an ability that puts them on the tavern mat, and each player has their own tavern mat. Most reserved cards have an ability that calls the card. This moves the card into play at a certain time, optionally, and causes it to do something then. So that's kind of what that means. That you can kind of call cards from your tavern mat. So like the guide's out drinking beer, right here, this guide, and then you can bring them back into your hand. That's cool. Very thematic with adventurers. Kind of, you always start at the inn. What's the I'm trying to think of the inn that's like in the yawning portal in every D&D adventure game. All right, so we got that. And then events, introduces events in your buy phase. When you can buy a card, you can buy the event. So we have a lot of trash events. So that's kind of cool. And there's a bunch of events here kind of talking about what they do. Travelers. I don't think we have any travelers in this kingdom. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. So that's all we got there. Okay. Well, I think we understand now. I'm a little bit clearer on what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and close all these menus. There's a lot of X's there. And we're going to go ahead and play these. And so this is interesting. So I play an action, and then I may call this to get 2 more actions. I think that'd be nice, like in the later games, but it also would be nice to get it out early when my deck's a little tight, and then I can just have it there whenever I want it, and just get get 2 actions. So I think I might buy this just to get it onto my tavern mat, and I think it's a May, so it can just like hang out there until I get more actions in my deck. All right, and then I'm definitely gonna like bonfire everything out of my deck. All right, so what should I do? Let's see what the computer did. I like looking at them, just so I can kind of copy off of their strategy, because the computer does pick, especially early, it picks like some decent cards. And that's what I would do. I would always, if I know my opponent's better than me. Now and at the start of your next turn, plus 2 cards, and then discard cards. Oh yeah, this would be good. And I get another action. Yeah, that's a nice card. All right, play treasures. I feel like I do need to get some money. So just save. Ah, the coin of the realm. There it is. Okay. I'm going to discard the estate and the copper. I'm going to play coin of the realm. So it's going to sit there on my tavern. And I'm going to grab the gold, and then I'm going to start buying bonfires to get some of these coppers out of my deck. Like maybe right now. Right, because it's played cards, right? Yeah. Let's find out. Yep. Love it. Is it 2? Yeah, 2. How do I get this? Oh, okay, after I play an action card. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. I think I'm gonna... Ooh, they bought a market. Man, like the right click just is not working. All right, 1111. I don't know about that. I think I'm just gonna try this. All right, so here we go. Get the dungeon. Discard the estates. Play the treasures. That was an action, isn't it? Yeah, why didn't... I don't know. Guess I gotta pay attention. I wish I had more buys. That's kind of what I want. Because I want to be able to, like, buy a bonfire right now and then buy something else. But I only got one buy. I know there's something that gives me more buys. I knew there was something that gave me another buy. Oh, this one. And of course, the market. I thought there was another card that got me more buys, though. All right. So let's go ahead and discard. Play the market. Now, can I play this? Like, why can't I call this? Oh, because I don't have... No, I have an action. But it went right to my treasure. Hang on. Oh, I want to be able to earn achievements. All right, let me look at the rules again. Yep. Yeah, so I should be able to call it. Then it is called into play at the time stated below the dividing line. All right, and then this says, after you play an action card, you may call this for +2 action. I mean, I guess it doesn't. I mean, I guess it's... I mean, I know why. I'm an idiot. I have no actions to play. I'm sorry. This is like, it's in the morning. My brain is not the swiftest. All right, so I got 2 buys. Would love to buy a gold, but I also would love to trash these cards. And then I do have 4 money. Yeah, let's go to silver. Yeah, it's like my brain. I'm like, so, I just want to play this card so bad. All right. I feel like I want to do bonfire right now. I just want to get those coppers out. All right. Gabbas. Do I get an action for that? Yeah, okay, so I can play that. Discarding these 2. Play the market. Play all my treasure. Get the Providence. Province. I love saying things wrong. You know what? I'm going to buy the curse. Just kidding. All right, love the dungeon because this hand would have sucked. Computer is just going ham right now. We're in a race right now to end the game, both of us. Oh, you jerk. Oh, they're going to get it, aren't they? I think I'm going to do dungeon. Dang it. What'd they get, a duchy? All right, I'll do Dutch. I'll do estate. I'm just gonna go nuts, just like the... Oh, look at this. All right. Yep. Discarding 2 of those. Oh God, this is getting scary. No, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. It's already. I see the writing on the wall. I never even got to use my coin of the realm. Oh man. There we go. End the game. End the suffering, computer. Look at it. First game of the year, and you're gonna beat me. I don't even know what to do. I'm just so distraught right now. There it is. No, no, nope. Okay, I'm still somehow hanging in there. I got so many dungeons going on right now. Just dungeoning it up in the dungeons. I think I stalled. I just stalled out. I was just panic buying, victory point cards, and now now I'm dead. I'm just dead. Computer doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I think they've given up on like trying to play correctly. Ugh. This is painful. There it is. Stop the suffering. All right, so they have 6, 3, and 4. Interesting. Well, what was that overview button? Oh, probably this. And then I had 2, 4, and 7. Yep. All right, well, that was the first game. That was Adventure. I do enjoy this expansion. I just, I didn't really play it right. First game of the year. I did take a break from Dominion while on holiday break. So my brain just wasn't at its full capacity. So as you know, I don't play this game that well. And so if my brain is impeded in any way, I'm going to embarrass myself. But I do like the events. And like I assumed, this was a very trash heavy game for me because I did like being able to get rid of those coppers. But then I think what happened was that, as you saw in the last couple turns, I was panic buying the, point cards. My deck kind of got diluted and it just kind of stalled out. But I did see the computer go into province mode, and that kind of made me turn into panic mode. And yeah, that was kind of stupid. But that's kind of how this game works, is that you kind of have to build up your engine and then like go into those point buying modes as quickly as possible. I think I just got a little bit distracted, with the kingdom here. I really did enjoy Dungeon. Like, what an engine that is, right? Discarding cards, and you get in your next turn, you draw new cards. Like, that was sweet. Market's always a good card. This Coin of the Realm didn't really do much because I wasn't doing a very action-heavy game. But I think my strategy to buy one and then just kind of have it sitting there in the wings waiting was actually really nice. I just never had the opportunity to use it. And it looks like, both the computer and I, went into a very gold, or money-heavy strategy. I don't know if that's just what the AI is doing now, where it's doing big money as its dominant strategy. I mean, big money is a dominant strategy in Dominion because it does work most of the time. Big money, where you just buy, you try to get a deck with a bunch of gold and silver and then start buying the point cards. But a lot of people in the Dominion community kind of look down upon people that play big money all the time because you're not really building an engine. You're not really playing the game. So I kind of hope the AI doesn't keep doing that. I mean, this was a very difficult kingdom. I will say it was I didn't really know any good strategy to go in. Like I said, Dungeon was good, and then Bonfire for the trashing, but there wasn't a lot of action cards to really buy and get a combo going. Anyway, this was Dominion, and I do appreciate you all watching the videos and commenting. Hopefully this year is the year of digital board games, where we get a lot of new releases and new content for the channel. All right, I'll see you all next time.